What if a legendary Hollywood director renowned for helming iconic films like Apollo 13 suddenly did something so shocking that it left everyone in disbelief? Ron Howard, 71, has spoken up in a way that is attracting attention and creating a stir. His narrative is filled of surprises from his time as OP to his most recent move. Watch this video through to the finish to find out what Ron did. It's an important moment to hear about. The journey of Ron Howard will go down in history. He was born in 1954 and won people over as a 5-year-old OP on The Andy Griffith Show. He was Richie Cunningham on the 1970s classic song Happy Days by the time he was in his teens. But behind the camera was Ron's heart. He began directing in his 20s, and he became a superstar thanks to movies like Splash, Cocoon, and Oscar-winning A Beautiful Mind. For many years, Imagine Entertainment, his company, has influenced Hollywood. He is still busy in 2025 at the age of 71, working on films including the August release of the thriller Eden. However, admirers are giddy at this recent development. Ron stunned everyone with a crazy cameo in The Studio, an Apple TV Plus comedy about the mayhem of Hollywood, in April 2025. In the role of himself, he competes fiercely with Matt Remick, played by Seth Rogen. The situation is wild. Ron becomes irrationally angry, even yelling, over a criticism of his made-up movie. During their altercation, Ron improvised a hilarious bit, which Seth Rogen described as a stroke of genius. Ron is known for his cool, collected demeanor, so fans weren't prepared for this side of him. He jumped into the part with passion. According to his daughter, Bryce Dallas Howard, who was on set supporting him, his customary silence was broken by this audacious performance, which revealed a humorous Ron. There's more to Ron's story though. At Pittsburgh's Steel City Con in April 2025, he reconnected with co-stars Henry Winkler, Anson Williams, and Don Most from Happy Days. Ron talked candidly about his early years during their first public reunion in 50 years. Henry related a story about Ron, who was 18 at the time, inquiring if he would be a good director. Ron said that those years influenced his confidence and that Henry's support stayed with him. Ron rarely reflects on his beginnings in public, but this reunion was more than simply a moment of nostalgia. Viewers were moved to see a more compassionate side of the typically business-focused director. Ron's private life also garnered media attention. He credited mutual support and described his 50-year marriage to Cheryl as supremely fortunate when he revealed the secret. In March 2025, in addition to posting a vintage picture for Bryce Dallas Howard's 44th birthday, he talked about their 4 children, which includes the actress. Although sincere, these encounters weren't shocking until you take into account Ron's typical level of privacy. It felt like a change to talk about his family and even his late co-star Val Kilmer, whom he referred to as awesome in a eulogy. As admirers had suspected, Ron's willingness to contribute at 71 suggests that he is embracing his legacy with fresh candor. Ron is still creating at the age of 71. As a lifelong Dodgers fan, he was excited by his 2024 World Series documentary, Fight for Glory. Additionally, he hinted at going back to acting, stating that someone, most likely Bryce, might persuade him. What's startling is their willingness to try various roles both on and off screen. Ron broke his silence on his current self as a director, actor, and family man who isn't afraid to surprise people with his presence on the studio. His latest actions confirmed the fans' suspicion that he had more to offer. It's a major deal, so stay with me to understand why. Even legends can reinvent themselves, as Ron's story demonstrates. His appearance, introspection, and family time show a man who is at ease and willing to take chances. Ron is demonstrating that aging doesn't stop passion, whether he's celebrating Happy Days or making jokes with Seth Rogen. It serves as a reminder to follow your passions regardless of your station in life. This moment feels like a new chapter for a Hollywood legend, and his followers are giddy. Don't miss a moment of Ron's amazing journey. It's a heartwarming and unexpected tale. Please hit the like button and forward this video to a Ron's movie buff if it touched you. To see more tales of Hollywood icons, subscribe and press the bell. What is your favorite Ron Howard film? Tell us in the comments. Together, let's honor his legacy.